Good girl. You're good at carrying that, aren't you? Come on. Go for you. Come on then. Come on. Yeah, animals. Afternoon. Just walking with the dogs on the common. We just had a mad half an hour with them at the yard as well, so and we're running around playing with them on the little dogs there. I say little, he's big, he's Labrador. But they had a great time there as well. But I'm so glad it's cooled down because it was so freaking hot. And when we had the rain yesterday, it's cooled down quite a lot. And still in my shorts though, determined. It is summer after all. I don't usually get my legs out, but I just got to the age now where I don't give a shit. I used to hate getting my legs out, but you know what? Being hot is worse. So yeah, join me. Come on, mamas. Good girl. So we're in a place called Haresfield Beacon, and this is a really good all year round walk because it's pretty flat most of the way I go anyway. There's lots of benches, so if I'm having a hard time I can do lots of sitting down because I quite often struggle, so I can sit on the bench and rest lots. And there's also lots of benches up by the car park, so if I feel I can't walk and just need to throw a ball, I can literally walk to a bench, throw the ball for them. But one of the reasons why I love this walk is because of this view that's coming up. It's classed as being on the edge of the Cotswold escarpment, and so we get this glorious view. And that river you can see in the background, that's the River Severn. And then beyond, you can't really see it on camera, but beyond that is the Welsh Mountains and the Brecon Beacons, which I can just about see today. Don't normally be able to see it, but today I can. So I'm just going to go down to the bench so that they can have a little run around and I can have a little rest. I haven't done one of these walk-alongs for ages. Come on, Molly! Good girlie! Oh! This is one of the reasons why I love this particular walk. It's very rewarding. And I'm just going to pull out a little bit. Oh, wrong way. So that you can get a better feel. So we're up quite high. I have to drive here. But I mean, this is a lovely walk no matter what time of year because it's on the side of the hill, or the escarpment as they say. It gets the wind, so the tracks stay fairly mudless and not very slippery. So if I do a bit of a zooming in and then down sort of here, on a good day I can barely see them, but on a good day you can see the Severn Bridge, and then there's the Severn River, which looks like it's in high tide because it's quite thick. And then it sort of snakes around like that. But you can see why I like this one. It's a lovely walk. And they love it too. Don't you, Cam? Don't you, Molly? You love this walk, don't you? It's one of your favourites. Hey? Freya over there. Rex and Phoebe at home. Because we weren't planning on coming out. Because originally I wasn't going to come for a walk after the yard. But then I realised that because Freya and Kimmy have been in heat, they haven't actually been able to have a good run. They've only been able to have like little ones. And I know people will say, well, get them done then. Well, they're 11 now, and I'm not so sure it's really a good age for them to have an operation anymore. We kind of like kept saving up for it, and then disasters would happen, and then we'd have to use the money for the disasters, and it just went on like that. And now they're the only two that haven't been, and they're actually, you never know that they're even in there. They're so clean, and we don't get silly moods or anything like that, so we've kind of like left them really, I suppose. So I mean, I'm just a bit concerned, especially Kimmy, because she's always had this weird soft palate breathing thing, and the vet always said anaesthetic might be difficult for her. So, and it's not been difficult to keep them away from other dogs, to be honest. But yeah, so we weren't planning on coming out, and then we thought, sod it, let's go do it. Didn't we? Yeah, Freya. You're a happy girl, aren't you? I'm so happy because I've been able to have a proper one for ages. And I can run around and I can get all my favourite things like rocks and logs. Just chatting, aren't you? You're talking. Talking. I'm not throwing a rock. You play with that. You can play with that. I'm not doing it, darling. She chats like this all the time. She's so cute. Aren't you? You're very cute. Yes. Eating grass, are we, young lady? Huh? She's such a good girl. She settled in so well. That can be Wimpy. Yeah, had a nice relaxing Sunday morning. I just chilled out with my husband and we played some Hearthstone together, which is a game he's like just recently introduced me to. And I'm doing quite well. I think he says I'm a natural. We shall see. I quite enjoy it. I'm not normally a game person, but I have been quite enjoying it. It's so pretty up here, isn't it? I could sit here for ages just chatting to you guys. It's just really nice. It's really pretty. It's really pretty, isn't it, Freya? Yeah. I can't keep talking to you, Freya. You chatterbox. Little chatterbox. So I'm still waiting for the results of my test. It's 4 weeks now. So I don't know whether to chase them or not, because she did say 2 to 3 weeks, but I also know that she was also investigating some of my prior tests, which could take a bit longer, and it might be that she's waiting for all that, because it's all got to come from the other hospital, because Swindon Hospital is totally different. So I'm trying to be patient. But I had really bad vertigo last week, as you know from my previous video. I was really poorly, and then I had terrible upset stomach on Friday because I don't have the digestive fluids properly. I'm trying to support my gut. I started making my own homemade kefir, and I started supporting my gut with that to try and help. And that's helped a little bit actually, but the Friday I was really sick. I had terrible pains in my stomach and I thought I was going to throw up. But if you're not producing proper digestive enzymes, it's going to happen, isn't it? I've not got the saliva, which has got the enzymes in it, so I've got to try and support my gut as best I can. And that's one of the reasons why I started doing the kefir. And I'm going to start making my own Greek yogurt because it's so easy with my Instant Pot, so I'm going to give that a go. And I'm doing really well on keto, doing really well. I've bought myself some treats from Ocado this week because some people, the guys were saying that there's loads of stuff on Ocado. So I got some little ball treats, they're like little spongy cakey ball things, and I got some Curator pork crunchies because I do actually love those, but normally I buy the big packets and then I eat a whole packet, which kind of defeats the object. So I bought small ones, they did them in Ocado. And then I've also bought some keto-friendly ice creams made with erythritol and stevia. It's only 2 grams a portion. So of course the thing is to stick to a portion, which I've never been very good at, but I have to do it. So, because otherwise it kind of defeats the object really. But yeah, I lost 2 inches off my waist, 1 inch off my calves. I've lost in a month an incredible 10 inches off my thighs, because I think a lot of that was, there was a lot of water because I had a lot of edema as well. So I think a lot of that is water. And loads of people have mentioned that my legs look really thin in comparison to before. And I've lost 1 inch off my chest and 1 inch off my hips. I've got to remember now because you measure so many different things, don't you? So yeah, I've done really, really well. I've lost another ½ pound this week. So I've lost a stone and I've got to remember now, £4, but is it £4 or £3.5? Something like that. Stone 3.5 pounds or stone 4 pounds, something like that. So yeah, doing really well. So I've got to stick with it this time. I don't want to keep going backwards and forwards. So just need to stay focused. It's all about my health as well. I think if I can see the benefits, I'll stick with it. And then my plan is, once I get down to my ideal weight, to do like a slightly higher carb, so I can go up to like 50 grams to 100 grams to maintain my weight. And that's what I'm going to do, but I'm going to experiment until I know, because obviously I don't want to start putting weight on, so I'm going to have to experiment with the grammage until I get a good idea. But I'm doing really well, so I'm very chuffed with myself. Anyway, I hope you're all having a great Sunday afternoon, and I'll see you soon.